Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. It's Saturday. You know what that means? Of course, it means you're here continuing the journey of Batman Brave and the Bold. This is Season 1, Episode 12. Of course, we'll not know the title until I get into the episode. A number of you guys were commenting on last week's episode, Episode 11, saying you couldn't wait for me to get to this episode. And now we're here. And I'm really curious to see what it is exactly you guys are so excited about. But regardless of whatever it is, I hope that I enjoy it because you guys are excited and everything. And I've already said it a million times, if like a broken record. I love this show. It's great. Never know what you're going to get into when you get into an episode. I really liked last week's episode the more I thought about it after finishing the video. I like the fact that we got to see this version of Batman's origins because traditionally what I've seen so far, even though it's been a small amount of the show versus how long Brave and the Bold is, it's really like one-off stories, and there's some connective tissue and stuff with like returning characters and everything, but it's really like one-off stories. But we've slowly throughout these one-off stories seen like flashbacks and just learning more about this version of Batman, and I really liked it, like the fact that we got to see that intertwined into this current like day narrative where we got to see the flashbacks of where Batman and Bronze Tiger got their start in terms of training and everything. So it's really cool to see that and to learn more about this version of Batman, because when I was first getting into the show, I'm like, are we actually going to learn anything about him? Because it's one-off stories with, kind of obscure characters and everything, but these are fun episodes, but there's not really like a cohesive like through line narrative. They're finding a way to include, okay, this is this version's Batman's origins. And even the Wildcat episode a few episodes back, he talked about how he was trained by Wildcat. So we're learning more and more and more about this version of Batman. So this is pretty cool. I really like how they're doing it. So without further ado, I know you guys are excited. Let's get into now. Let's check out this episode and see what they show us, guys. Let's go.
My comrades have been captured, but I have eluded our hated enemies. I will use a wormhole to find allies on a parallel
Wormhole? Whoa.
Good. It made it to the other side.
You have to be crazy not to be nervous.
With all of us after you.
Dude. Wait, green?
I got this, loser.
Why is it green? I'm confused.
You break it, I break you. Got it.
Wait, what? Holy crap.
We have what we came for.
What?
Man, Blue Bowman, Scarlet Scarab.
Oh!
It's open for business.
Dude!
Cyclone, and the Injustice Syndicate is about to stage a hostile takeover.
Oh! Oh, shit. Okay, let's go. Let's go. What's the title? Deep cover for... Okay. Okay.
With the Riddler's crossword crime spree thwarted,
Riddler?
Gotham City can breathe easy once again.
We're gonna see the Batcave? Oh my god, we're gonna see the Batcave! Dude. Oh my god. I don't think we've seen the Batcave, right? I don't think we have. Oh shit, he's already there. Dude. Oh my god.
So Red Hood was going to a Batman for help.
Oh shit. Oh, the image is up there too. This is good. They're evenly matched for the most part. Come on. Batman must have some sort of contingency or something. Okay. Darkness.
Slipping, Batman.
Oh, he's not slipping.
In the dark than bats.
Yeah.
That's what I'm counting on.
Oh, what? Oh! Straight jacket, okay. Makes sense.
A bridge to parallel Earths. Your silence only forces me to take stronger measures. Where are you going?
Oh, shit.
To get answers.
Okay. That makes sense. Deep cover for Batman, the title. Owlman's Lair. That's cool.
Does that mean that Dingus works as advertised?
Bad news. That world is far too dangerous to invade. Everyone there has powers.
Which would explain Red Hood's futile attempt to seek help there.
Plan B? But guys, you can't be serious about using Cyclone's bomb to wipe out their entire planet? And why not?
Injustice. That's good.
My bomb requires our world's sole sample of Promethium-90. Thus the
Okay.
need for our raid on the nuclear laboratory.
A world without heroes.
Yeah, that sucks.
My worst nightmare.
The heroes aren't coming. Injustice Syndicate
But is there any heroes?
You mustn't break the container, or the isotope
Oh.
will be useless.
Well, there you go.
Looks like I just got an easy way to end this.
I heard you gentlemen were having a party.
Oh, there he is. Now they're distracted so he can go destroy it. He's got to pretend. Okay, he's got to get him alone to tell him what's going on.
You're from the parallel world.
Yes.
Here, put this on. It's a bad communicator.
We didn't see his face for a reason.
For this. So where are we keeping him?
Where do you think? With the other heroes.
Of course.
What's up with you? You've been
Don't worry
acting
about
strange
it.
ever since you came back from your trip. You there?
Wait, who?
Something's off with Owlman.
Who was he talking to just now?
Proclamation. Before our plan is set in motion.
What? Don't like surprises?
Joker. Yep, 100%. Yeah. Dude.
Even when we found your hideout in the Ace chemical plant, you fought valiantly. It was a futile gesture.
Oh, shit. So he could have went evil, but he chose not to.
You even managed to rally
shit.
a pathetic ragtag
Oh
group
my
of
God.
heroes in a final stand against the Injustice Syndicate.
All the villains are heroes. That's crazy.
And tell me what you know.
Tell me what you know.
Stay
Oh,
strong,
shit.
soldier. The fate of both our worlds hangs in the balance.
I wouldn't touch that if I were you.
Go hit it, hit it, hit it. Dude.
What was your plan to defeat us?
There
What
were
was
just
your plan?
5 steps left, but then you found me and the plan went south.
Totally. And the others don't know what I'm capable of.
Of course,
One day I'll
of
show
course.
Observation.
It's crazy
Left,
that
right,
Batman is working
south.
with this version's
Your
Joker,
responses
like this
contain
world's
a
Joker.
statistic-
Dude.
Computer. Locate
Computer.
Owlman.
Oh, that's not good. Well, at least, but he gave away his position.
End of the line,
I
hero.
figured as much he was going to be there. Yep.
Up there! Who is this guy?
Batman.
I'm Batman.
Interesting, so they're not fully showing his face.
Lots.
All those heroes. Dude. Sinestro? Shit, here we go. Here we go. Nice. Exactly, fight him. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. So, they found a way to bring Sinestro back, which is pretty cool. I didn't think we'd see him again, maybe, but I don't know. That Aquaman design is odd. Looks like he's sick. Oh. It's pretty cool they brought in a bunch of other characters. And we don't need to hear voices, it's fine. It's just stretching them. Good. At least they have prisoners, friends. Ah, shit.
The bomb only irradiates organic tissue.
Shit, not him.
Stabbing.
Robot, I look forward to an empty planet to call my own.
Oh, shit. Putting in what?
Ready?
Earth. Where are they sending it?
Zombie planet. Can't be killed.
Zombie. Okay.
I hope my counterpart on your world will have a chance to repay you.
Somehow that seems unlikely. Gotham. There's no place like.
What?
Hands up, Batman!
What the hell? Oh, wait, did he break out? I bet Owlman broke out. Oh, yes! Okay, thank you. About to say, come on. And there you have it, guys. Holy crap, this episode was fantastic. You guys were right. This was so good. I do have the voice cast pulled up here. We'll talk about that in a second. Injustice Syndicate. Okay, I went back and listened. It's not Crime Syndicate. It's pretty much the same thing, basically, but the Injustice Syndicate. And I love how they handled it, because there was so much happening in the story, and the to be continued at the end. Clearly, Owlman, back on Batman's Earth, broke out and was being Batman and probably caused a lot of crimes and everything, and now the world is now turned on Batman, or at least Gotham. Of course, now he's back in Gotham, so interesting. So, let's dive into the fact of that Red Hood was the one leading the front in terms of this world. We know, and they confirmed it, even though I was predicting, like, okay, it's Red Hood this has to be their version of Joker, right? But I don't know, because it could be somebody else. But there's a reason why they weren't showing his face. And I'm wondering if it's because they're going to get to Joker eventually and they don't want to show his face here. But it's very, very clear on the backstory, on the silhouette of his face, the laughing. This is 100% Joker. So I like the fact that he was the one, like, on this earth, leading the front as the hero. And then we got to see all the heroes in the third act, right? And we saw, like, brief glimpse of some of them on that rooftop or whatever, when we got to see, like, the origin of where, you know, Red Hood was thrown into the vat of acid. He becomes Joker, but he doesn't turn and become the evil version of Joker. He's still the Red Hood hero, and now he gets these group of heroes, and they all got captured except for him, but he never fell. He never, like, fallen into where he's now going down the path of, you know, no return, of being evil, being the Joker. And I love that they confirmed, even though I was like, there's no way, he looked right at his face. Even though we can't see it, it's in the dark, it's silhouetted in no sense, Batman has to know this is Joker. So for him to come face to face with the Joker and give him, you know, a little bat-like, you know, thing where they can actually communicate and everything, a little, like, you know, voice thing or whatever put in his ear, like, it's crazy that he did not have a moment of, like, pause, like, wait a minute, this is the Joker that I'm working with on this earth? Like, it's just crazy. But Batman becoming Owlman and pretending to be Owlman for those few minutes until he was discovered, he handled it pretty well. Like, he was able to kind of on the fly be more evil or be more kind of mean, even though this Batman isn't necessarily, like, rude or mean or, like, you know, aggressive or kind of, like, hard-edged. He is in some sense, but he was able to turn it on pretty damn quick, was he? Now, as I mentioned earlier, we had the voice cast, but I actually was trying to mention this earlier, and I stopped myself, like, you know what, I'm spending way too much time doing this part. I wanted to talk a little bit about the episode. So here, in the voice cast of the episode, they have the voice cast of the, of course, actors who played the roles, but they're listing the original version of the character first, and then the version of, like, the evil and justice. Because, see, Red Tornado, Blue Beetle, Green Arrow did not appear at all in this episode. But they list Corey Burton voice as Red Tornado, but then under it says Silver Cyclone, so we know the name. Blue Beetle, Will Friedle, Scarlet Scarab, and then James Arnold Taylor, Green Arrow, Blue Bowman. So, and we got a couple more as well, but we saw like a bunch of characters in the third act, which is insane. But I like the fact that we're at least listing the originals just in case the kids who are watching the show, you know, live or whatever, or watching it, you know, on streaming or whatever, can see, like, oh, Silver Cyclone, Red Tornado, okay, that's that character, right? So they know, because Silver Cyclone, it's obvious who that is, like a version of Red Tornado, but still. So it's interesting how they list the original voice that they would voice in the show, but they're voicing the evil version, so they list both. A little odd, just wanted to point that out. So I really liked how they structured the episode, because the opening, like, minute and a half or so, maybe 2 minutes, I didn't know what the hell was going on. I'm like, well, okay, Red Hood's fighting him. Like, here's Batman, there's Green Arrow. Oh no, this is the evil versions of them. And I think the designs were pretty cool. I love the color scheme, especially of Silver Cyclone and Owlman. Like, I think they did a really good job with Owlman. I like the interpretation they did for the character. And making him look a certain way, and how it wasn't just like so much a color change difference, because that's what they were kind of doing with Scarlet Scarab and Blue Bowman. They just changed the colors of their, like, outfits. There really wasn't much of a change. In Silver Cyclone, I think there wasn't really much of a change there either, except for the color changes and schemes and, you know, the color differences, and obviously the name and characteristics. But, like, the colors and everything didn't really, like, is the only change. There wasn't anything added. Owlman's suit was a little bit more detailed, and I think the reason why they might have done that is because Batman is going to pretend to be Owlman, and we're going to have more focus on Batman becoming Owlman and infiltrating, you know, the Injustice Syndicate and everything, and pretending to be this, you know, evil version of Batman, Owlman. We might want to make the suit look a little bit different in some instances, because it's like the main character. I'm guessing that's why they probably did it, because they just, besides the color changes, they changed, of course, the symbol and everything. I understand, like, it's not Batman evil version, it's Owlman, it's a different kind of esque character, but they added more variation to the suits and everything, like the shoulder pads, and I think the gauntlets as well was a little bit different, besides the color change. So anyways, I'm rambling at this point, but you get what I'm saying. I like the fact that they added more to make it more unique than just, oh, it's just the color change and the symbol change on the chest, and that's all they did for Owlman. Like, there was a little bit more variation, of course, in the eyes as well. The fight between Batman and Owlman was great. I thought it was handled pretty well. It was pretty cool because they were pretty much evenly matched. But obviously, Batman got the upper hand because he, got the lights of like, Batman, owls see better in the dark than bats. Like, that's the hope. That's what I'm wanting. And then the light distracts him, of course, knocks him out. So Owlman obviously broke out. He became Batman and has now infiltrated Gotham and basically made Batman look bad. And I love the fact that it's a to be continued because that really just gets me excited that we actually have a continuing story because it's always one-offs. And I figured, even though I didn't think about this at the time, but I'm like, when that opening before the actual intro plays, usually we have like a little story before the main story. And when that happens, and just I'm like, oh shit. Like, it's just something we're going to see later. Like, it's not going to happen. And it actually happens in the episode, which we've not seen before. But I wasn't thinking about it, but then it started to click as, like, the title came up. Like, well, maybe it's tying in. And thankfully it was because we got to see Gotham. We got to see the Batcave. I don't think we've seen the Batcave before. If we have, it's been very minimal. And I'm trying to remember, like, maybe we did see a shot of Batman jumping in the Batmobile and like driving out of the Batcave. You didn't see much, but they made a point to like highlight the Batcave in shots, right? Like they were showing different areas. So I think we haven't really seen it before at all, or if we did, it was very minimal, and they were really highlighting because we're also going to see the Owlman Cave, which is also the headquarters for the Injustice, Syndicate anyways. But they really like showcased that. So I love that they broke tradition with this episode. For two things. One, the intro before the little beginning before the intro is actually tying into the actual narrative of the main plot of the episode, which we haven't seen before, right? And then also at the end, to be continued, which we have not seen before either, that there actually is a continuing narrative. Now I understand this show, I knew going in, wasn't like that. It wasn't like a traditional structure show traditionally. I didn't know for sure if they were ever going to do something like this, and I'm glad they are because I love connected narrative. I think it really just makes shows better. But I have had fun with it as is, knowing as I've been going through the show here up to this point before this episode, these are one-off stories. There is some connective tissue because this is the same Batman. These are the same characters that do return, like Green Arrow coming back, Blue Beetle coming back. So I understand that those connective things are there because it's an ever-going world. It's just we're not really seeing a lot of connected stuff that really fleshes it out and really builds on characters necessarily, traditionally. But in this instance, okay, now we have a continuing narrative we're going to be following in the next episode, which thankfully I'm recording back to back. So as I'm finishing this, I'm going to jump into the next one. So anyways, had a good time with this episode. A lot of great action, some great moments with the characters. Like I said, I was mentioning earlier, I love the redesigns of the characters we got to see, and even the ones that were just kind of like one-offs in terms of like, they're quick shots here and there of like Gorilla Grodd, their version of Sinestro, which was really cool to see Sinestro in the yellow suit, but he's a hero. Gentleman's Ghost, which was a hero version, and then of course seeing a version of Evil Adam. Like there was a lot of cool moments, and the only thing is I wish the redesign an evil version of Aquaman. Like, we didn't need to have, John DiMaggio who voices him, outrageous. We didn't need to have him come in to voice Aquaman. My thing is, I wish they would have redesigned him because he looks like he's sick. Because he's like green skinned or whatever. It's like, oh shit, he's going to throw up at any moment. I wish they would have made that small change. Just make him look a little bit different in his skin, not like green like he's going to throw up like he's sick or something on it, like on a rocking boat or something and he's getting seasick. I don't know. Besides that, everything was fucking cool and I loved it, and I can't wait to dive in the next episode to see the continuation. So without further ado, I don't know why I said that, because literally that's why I say before I get into the reaction of an episode, I'm not jumping in the episode right now, but it's been a morning because I have a random day off work that was not planned, so I get to record and shit. So anyways, I'm done rambling. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What were some of your highlights, some of your favorite moments from this episode? I think for me, it's got to be the fact that Injustice Syndicate, like I love that reveal in the opening, and the fact that Red Hood is Joker, and we didn't really fully see him, and I think that was pretty smart, but I'm also hoping that we're leading into actually seeing proper Joker at some point, which would be really cool. So anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments below overall, and some of your highlights. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.